In this video, I'm going to be going through exactly how Sam Millsap makes over 4.8 mil a year using 4 simple steps for his coaching business, right? So that's generating traffic, also having a free training, which is used as a lead magnet, as well as nurturing and prospecting his leads, and then as well as converting them into paying clients. So we're going to go through everything step by step. As you can see by this Miro board, there are quite a few details to go through as well on actually breaking everything down step by step, and I haven't missed anything out. So if you guys are looking to get a setup like this or looking to start or scale your current coaching business, don't worry about all the details of this. Just book a one-on-one call with me down below, and then we can discuss the details one-on-one, and we can get this up and running and just go crazy and scale your business or help you create your business as well. So like I said, book a free call underneath in the description, and we can go from there. So Sam Millsap. So if you don't know him already, he actually teaches coaches how to start their coaching businesses as well. So he has his own coaching business. So he's basically like a live testimonial himself, but he also has students that have gone through the program and have seen success in the program as well. So he actually teaches people how to grow their coaching businesses and scale as well. So what we're going to be going through, like I said, we're going to be going through exactly how he does this, right? So first, we want to start off by generating traffic. So he does this by generating traffic on quite a few platforms. The main ones are YouTube, which has 14K, Instagram, which has 373K, and then TikTok, which is the biggest, which has 478.7K followers, right? So these are quite decent numbers, right? In terms of, leads coming in and people following and showing interest in him and what he does, right? As you can see by his YouTube, he doesn't have the biggest YouTube channel, and that's what I always tell everyone when it comes to a coaching business. You don't have to have the biggest channels, you don't have to have the most followers, but as long as people that are watching your content are your target audience, that's what you need. So as you can see, he only has 14K subscribers here, and he only gets like 1.6K, 2.8K, 1.9K. But the key is the people that are actually watching the videos, because more or less the people that are going to be watching the videos are his target audience, and that's basically, in my eyes, 2.8K leads that he can potentially convert, that most likely are watching his content and then they're able to go into his description or go into his bio and click a free training to get some free value as well and go from there. Like I said, we'll break down the full funnel. We'll go through all of the details. Then we have Instagram, which has, of course, much more followers, 373K. I believe he's more focused in terms of where his reach happens is actually the short form from what I've seen. But, don't underestimate the long form. Even though the views are not as high, the long form will always captivate more. And that's why I always say the more content that people can consume of yours, the better it will be altogether, right? And then, like I said, we have TikTok as well, which has the high short form viral content, right? Then we have YouTube. So like I said, he generates a lot of views on YouTube. Like I said, he makes different videos about different things as well. So he does a bit of lifestyle, he does a bit of what he does a bit of everything basically, and tells his story in a raw sort of format as well, which is what appeals to people. So what I did here is just show his sort of popular uploads. So these are the videos that got the most views. Like I said, it's not the craziest amount of views, but the number is good enough for you to see a decent amount of traffic, right? For you to even hit like 100K months, even 50K months, if you have like a 5K offer, for example, you just need to close 10 people and you're on 50K a month, right? So that's basically what he's focused on. He's focused on having the right type of niche and closing effectively, which is why he's gotten to where he is as well, while having the right sort of team also, right? And here's his sort of Instagram views as well. As you can see, 85K, 22K, 54K. So he does focus on the raw form sort of content, giving people value, which a lot of people see a lot of growth and helping the more raw rather than the flashiest edits as well. So we're in a new era. You're probably thinking, maybe watching this video, if you're looking to start your coaching business, I'm not sure, I need to get a whole editing team and stuff like that. Yeah, that might be for later on, but even you just switching on your camera and talking about the skills and the value you have to offer, you can go a long way that way as well. So don't worry about that. So in his bio, this is his YouTube bio, he actually has lots of different sort of links. So he has the free training, which is the direct funnel. I'll go through all of that with you as well as his free AI coaching course also. So in the AI coaching course, goes through like a different sort of training, right? So that's like 2 funnels directly. So you have the free lead magnet. Of course, you have the teaser at the beginning. So it basically says how I turned $47 into a consistent 400K a month as an online coach in my first 2 years, right? And then he has the other funnel, which is like an AI online coaching course. So he teaches people how he built his $2 million online coaching business using AI. So that's like two different angles for him, because some people may want to look into the AI more. They gravitate to the AI sort of angle. So that would be more appealing to certain people compared to other people that want to get straight to business and learn how to start the coaching business directly as well. So he does have two different sort of markets: people that are looking to get started with their coaching businesses, but people that also work with coaches themselves and want to learn more. So it gives him more range as well. Also on this page, he actually has testimonials along the bottom of people that have joined his program and seen success. You know, he multiplied his business shortly after transitioning it to the online space, etc. So he has these testimonials that actually teach people, shows the social proof, and shows people that he's doing exactly what he's talking about. And he has a good amount of testimonials on this page as well. Then, as soon as you click the button, you know, you get a form. And in the form, you actually go through like a few details. So it says, what's your primary long-term goal with coaching? So then you go through financial independence, wealth building, you know, supplement my current income. So you just answer questions ideally. So he has an understanding of the type of person you are, and to find out if you're actually the right type of leads for him to actually bring on and actually get on a one-on-one call, or his team to get on a one-on-one call with as well. So he also asks, what's your current monthly income? That sort of question is key as well, because it also allows, you know, him to understand, and his team more or less understand where the position the current lead is in. So if they're saying they make 3 to 5K, that's a good range. If they're saying they make 5 to 10K, that's the best range. So they know they will actually be able to afford their services, rather than someone that says they don't have any monthly income. It's going to be much harder to sell that person on a 5K offer, or even a 3K, or even a 1K offer. Right. So here he also finds out how much they're willing to spend as well. So different people have their different thresholds on how much they spend. So he goes straight to the point and asks them, hey, how much are you able to invest in yourself to reach your goals? Right? Less than 1,000 USD, 1,200 US, 1,000 to 2,000 USD, 2,000 to 5,000 USD, and 5,000 to 8K plus USD. Right? So he's basically finding the range. So the people that most likely pick the last two will be the very, very viable. And maybe like the first two, maybe will upsell to like a lower package through his team as well. Right? Then you fill out an application you fill out a calendar, to then book a one-on-one call with a member of his team. So once you go through the process, they understand you and they've qualified you. Then what would happen is you go through to a calendar page where you book a one-on-one call, right? Once you've booked a one-on-one call, it says, wait, your call isn't confirmed yet. So basically it startles you, like, wait, my call's not confirmed. Why not? You know? And you go to this page. So this page which basically goes through, you know, what's going to happen next, etc., what they need to do to actually get to that next stage and actually get on the one-on-one call, which also breeds that sort of exclusivity. Is like, oh my gosh, I need to be part of this, or I need to follow the steps. Okay, so you have number one, watch the free training video he sent. So he sends that via email. Check out our client's stories. So he's talking about his client case studies, etc. Respond to the text we sent you before the call as well. So you basically send over a text and an email, and it basically says reply yes. So I'll show you what it looks like as well. Make sure they're actually viable leads, and then just not wasting time, which also saves his team a lot of time as well. Because the people that haven't replied yes, maybe you can still get on the call. You never know, maybe they didn't see the email. But the people that do reply, you see they're serious and they're actually paying attention to what's actually going on, right? Then we have the email side. So once you actually get started, you've gone through the process, they send you over an email, say, Sam from Limitless Coaching, looking forward to either one of my coaches chatting with you and learning more about you, why you might be interested in growing your coaching business, what you're looking to get out of it as well. So it basically goes through, you know, giving them a little intro, basically. I left a video here going over my story for you to watch before our call. We take these calls very seriously, so click here to watch the video. So basically just, again, that exclusivity, showing the severity of if they don't show up to the call, then they're going to miss out a lot, right? And again, he has reply yes to let me know that you'll be able to take 15 minutes to go through it before our conversation, right? Then you have click here for like the pre-call page. So that's like a whole different page, which is here. So simplest way to build a 6 to 7 figure coaching business doing what you love. So basically he goes to this page And then you watch the video, which also gears you up as well and hypes you up for the call and just allows you to understand him a little bit more. And then you go into a one-on-one call with one of the high ticket closers. Like I said, I have my own elite team as well. So like I said, if we are to work together, our team will basically be closing for you as well and closing deals for you. So the way it would work is, of course, you make content, generate leads, or, we have our generating leads methods. But what we also do is manage the whole process to the point where they pay. So all you have to focus on is creating content. That's it. That's all you have to focus on. Then they get on a call with a member of his team, and then they collect cash that way. Most likely have a 1 or 2 call close, depending on how serious the person is to get started as well. Yeah, and that's it. So that's basically his funnel broken down. If you guys want me to go into more detail on VSLs, how to actually create effective VSL videos, etc., please let me know down below in the comment section and we can go through all of those details. I did actually put like a few sort of nurturing tips for even his funnel as well, because there's always ways we can improve. He actually does need a stronger nurturing process in terms of instant reaching out, in terms of maybe even someone that calls up, stuff like that, like speed to lead sort of style. Like I said, I know it takes more in terms of you have to have the right team, etc., but I can do him a lot of good, as well as show testimonials on his pre-call page. So on the pre-call page, there's no testimonials here, but I believe having like a long form sort of testimonials at the bottom of his pre-call page can also boost the confidence that they have in him getting them to where they need to be. But like I said, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I didn't want to make it too long, but if you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. And if you have any other recommendations or any sort of videos that you want me to make, please comment down below as well. Like I said before, if you are a business or like a coach or like a consultant and you're looking to actually build your own sort of coaching business / coaching offer and you build your online brand, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, first link in the description to book a one-on-one call. We can go through all the details together and get this going and get this cracking and get this scaling. If you are someone that is helping coaches or looking to start helping coaches with their business as well, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram and just, have a conversation with me. Ask me whatever questions you have as well. I'll feel free. I'll make sure to answer as many as possible as well. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.